Alright guys, welcome to the Winston Cup Series 2020 here, the NASCAR Racing 2003 League here. We got a great group of drivers here, and we're starting off here at Darlington, South Carolina. It looks like JB Racing's on the pole with Painkiller starting second, Lindsey Taylor third, Kyle Busch Sucks will roll out fourth. Diecast Buffet will be fifth, Thor Self sixth, and the number 9 car of Lisa Privilege of the NASCAR in seventh. So here we go. New series. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be a blast. Should see some good racing here. A lot of famous paint schemes in this field. Tim Scott, the 17 Tide Ride. A lot of stuff going on. So 111 laps here. They will have to make one piece pit stop at least. If we don't get a caution, it could be two. So we'll see what happens. So good luck to everybody. And let's do some racing here. Track too tough to tame. JB Racing getting his first pole of the year. And here we go. We're off here at Darlington. Looks like JB's getting a little bit of a advantage over Painkiller. And here comes Lindsey Taylor. Lindsey Taylor in an 88 Gatorade car. Famous car. Looks like Lindsey Taylor might be going for the lead. She's showing some strength in that Gatorade car. As they come off of turn 4, JB gets momentum on top. First lap, incident free. Man, that's some good racing right here. Let's go back in the field where we got Tim Scott, 17 Tide Ride. Beautiful number 28 Hardy's car, along with Chandler Brown in the 55. Chandler's looking for a good run in that 55 Skull car. It's Oldsmobile. Looks like Thor Self stuck up high there with Kyle Busch Sucks. Top 2 here we got Shiny Knife in the number 1 Bud Light car. That's a classic car there. Christopher Goodrich from the 43. Black number 3 here, driven by Force XX. Having a great run here. William Blackwell in the number 30 car. Got John Brown running back here, the number 9, the rear with Soviet Onion and the number 7 car. The battle up lead, Diecast Buffet. Look at these Buicks. These Buicks are stout. And then coming right behind them, there's Lisa and that number 9, Melling, Ford Thunderbird. Stout looking race car. We got Painkiller running the strong third right now. I love this view. Beautiful racetrack, beautiful facility. One of the classic, longest racetracks been around. One of them hit Martinsville. You just gotta love this place here. Takes talent to drive this race. As we have completed lap 6. It looks like JB Racing's got that Give Me a Mountain Dew car front, showing some strength here. He struggled a little bit in the Tighten Up Cup Series, but now in the Winston Cup Series with the older style chassis, seems to fit his style just a little bit better. Painkiller getting loose. Alright, guys, we're back to live action here. We got JB Racing running solid right now first. But Diecast Buffet's all over him. Got a battle back here for third as Tim Scott has brought that 17 Tide car, trying to get underneath Charlie NASCAR in the 12 Miller High Life. Just can't get the momentum off the corner there, but the 17's looking pretty stout. We do have a new leader. Diecast Buffet has took over the lead in the 22 car. These Buick Regals are stout. Look at Charlie NASCAR. He's fighting hard. And Charlie's in a Buick too, so looks like these Buicks are dialed in here at Darlington. All three of these teams kind of working together this week, trying to figure out how they can outrun the Fords and the Chevrolets and the Oldsmobiles. See JB trying to put a move here on Diecast Buffet. Charlie NASCAR. Tim Scott. Check out Tim Scott's in-car, see what's happening. What a battle we got going on there between Kyle Busch Sucks. And here comes John Brown and Shiny Knife as they try to work their way up to the field. These guys and ladies are battling hard right now. You gotta love this racetrack. It's just amazing. And these paint schemes on these cars are just so beautiful. I mean, they just stick out. You know, with these classic cars, they feel good, they look good. They're not like today's cars where they all kind of, none of them sticks out. I mean, you look at these cars, the sponsorship. You know, you got tobacco companies, you got the battle of the alcohol, Coors, Bud Light, and all these. It's just amazing. What a run going on there by Sisson here as he has brought that 25 car up through the field. Chandler Brown 13th. Clayton Burgess trying to make a move underneath the 5. Solid run by that 27 car. As the sun is setting down here, we got Lindsey Taylor running 5th, Charlie NASCAR 4th, JB Racing 3rd. Tim Scott has brought the 17 up to 2nd. The Chevrolet has broken up the Buicks. Except here comes JB trying to make another run underneath Tim Scott. Charlie NASCAR trying to come along with him. Looks like Charlie's got the momentum. That 12 car is beautiful. That gold looking. That gold just shines. Here comes Lindsey Taylor and Lisa back there in the number 9. These two ladies are stout. They know how to drive some race cars. And look at the move. Looks like Tim Scott's getting trapped up high. Here at Darlington, you don't want to be on that high groove. 25 laps completed of 111. And here comes Christopher Goodrich in the Richard Petty Motorsports STP 43 Pontiac. Like I said, you know, we got Buicks, we got Chevrolet, we got Fords, we got Oldsmobiles, we got Pontiacs. 5 different makes in this field today. But it looks like Tim Scott's struggling. He just can't get out of that high groove. He might possibly now. Yeah, he gets out. He falls back 7th, but that's probably a lesson that he learned now, or he won't do it again. See, JBS took back over the command, and the Buick Regals. There comes Charlie NASCAR. This number 28 car back here, Nate Wines, is coming. He's got a long run set up. And looks like he's ready to bring that 28 to the front. Pit stops will be critical. You're seeing Nate trying to make a move on Lisa here. Woo, 28. He's making it look easy. It could be trouble for the field. Here at Darlington, South Carolina. Looks like Nate's trying to make a move on Charlie NASCAR. And Ford Thunderbirds, the front end gives them a little bit more downforce, I think. Looks like Diecast Buffet's putting a move up here on JB to take the lead. Question is Charlie NASCAR is he just riding, or? And here comes Nate, looking for 3rd. Nate's got a good run. He's got to get off this corner arrow. He should have it by here. Nate takes over 3rd. Nate Wines, and here comes Lisa Pillars right behind him. Now we'll see if the 28 can chase down the 22. And the number 11 up there. Tim Scott's coming back in the picture. It's great racing. 33 laps in the book. Let's take a look from the spectator view here. Beautiful view here. See the helicopter flying around up there. So you get some good views. Looks like everybody in this field's still in this race. They're all in attack. They're all on the line. It's going to come down between pit strategy, I think, as Nate is trying to take over second position, and he has done that. And here comes Tim Scott trying to take over third. His tires starting to follow with that 28. Looks so stout. He has come from the rear. Trying to chase down JB Racing now. But the 22 at Diecast Buffet is stout too. We got some good racing going all over this racetrack here. Here comes number 3 at Force XX taking over the 9th position, along with Painkiller hanging solid. As we put 37 laps on the books. I think they'll run between 30 to 40 more laps here in the Winston Cup Series. We got back here Lindsey Taylor and Kyle Busch Sucks battling hard. Now Kyle Busch Sucks I thought would have a better day than what he's having, but still a long ways to go, though. See Shiny Knife running back there. Now Shiny Knife's having a great, in the Tighten Up Series, Shiny Knife is leading the point standings. He's running Super in that series, so he's trying to figure out this racing series here. A whole different beast, whole different game, but as they're running the number 1, sponsored by Bud Light. The guy that surprised me today has got to be Thor Self. I really thought that 3 Wrangler car would run better than what it's done today. But right now they're trying to work out some stuff with it being a new team, and they all these guys are. It just makes for interesting racing. As time will go along, things will get better. 40 laps completed of 111. But we got a new leader, Nate Wines, out front with Tim Scott in the 17 Tide car, running a solid second. Well, they just pulled away from JB Racing. I mean, they left him sitting in the dust, him and the Diecast Buffet. As these two guys here is battling strong back here, so the Buicks are fading a little bit as the Fords start to pull away, and the Chevrolet. We got Howard Kendall in the flag stand today. Makes his return to the track to be a flag stand, and it's good to see him back. As these laps continue to wind down already, almost halfway through this event. think pit stops will be critical here. I think you're going to have to outsmart the other guy. Do you run 10 laps longer than somebody, or do you pit sooner? I think if it was up to me, once we hit the halfway point, I would pit. Can Tim Scott take away the lead up there from Nate Wines? He's trying his hardest in that 17 car. And looks like he's trying to make a move. Here comes Tim Scott in the 17. Takes the lead over. Brings JB Racing right with him. In that number 11 Mountain Dew car. Let's see, right back here by the Cusp Buffet. And Naya's got hung out on the outside line there. And here comes the number 9 Milling car. They went from first to fifth in that lap from getting trapped up high. Great day back here for Painkiller in that number 23 car, the Hawaiian Punch car, running solid top 10. Lindsey Taylor has failed back through the field. Soviet Onion just not having a good day. Thor Safety either. John Brown struggling. He's had a good tighten up Cup Series, but right now Tim Scott trying to hold off JB Racing. See Tim Scott driving the wheels off that car. Here comes Diecast Buffet. Ooh, Diecast got loose. He got loose and that allowed JB to pull away. Christopher Goodrich making a strong run today. Just a great day racing to see Christopher Goodrich moves up another position. The 43 car coming on strong. As we are 51 laps in the books. This race is going by quick, guys. These drivers are using their head and they were racing really clean. We'll see what happens. The next race we got will be Bristol Motor Speedway. I don't know if they'll race clean there or not. The battle back here around 10th solid right now with Kyle Busch Sucks and number 55 Chandler Brown. Lindsay Taylor run up front for most of the first part of the race, but now she has fallen back towards the rear. I guess car got tired or whatever, but these guys are going to make some adjustments on their cars, and a critical pit stop that could take you from 15th to 7th, or you could go from 3rd to 12th. It all depends on how you get on and off pit road. As you see, William Blackwell in the number 30 Country Time car making a move, as Lindsay Taylor keeps fading. The number 88 just don't seem to be right as it was first of the race. Now it looks like it's fading. It looks like it's just not handling, and looks like she just can't get right through right there. Center of the corner, she loses grip. As you see Thor Sif trying to make a move underneath her, with John Brown back here. We'll go back up front. JB Racing has taken back over the lead with Diecast Buffet, and Nate winds back to 3rd. Yeah, I really think Nate's just riding. I think he's playing games with these guys, and we'll see what the outcome is. But I just think that 28 Hambline car is just stout. But Diecast Buffet's taking another look for the lead, as here he comes with bringing Nate with him. And here comes Painkiller back in the action. Painkiller struggled in the Tighten Up Cup Series, but not today. The Winston Cup Series, he's looking stout. See JB Racing's fading as Tim Scott tries to make a move. And here comes Christopher Goodrich, as Charlie NASCAR will get a fender underneath him. Look at Charlie go. Took 2 positions in 1 corner. So JB Racing's starting to fade back now. Looks like the Mountain Dew is fading away right now. See what happens. We got 57 laps in the books. These guys should be pitting here before too long. We'll leave it right here for you right now as we take a quick commercial break. Alright, welcome back here to the Winston Cup Series. As you can tell, these cars right here don't run as fast as the Tighten Up Cup Series. So these cars got a lot more grip, a lot more handling stuff, and I'm sure whenever the Tighten Up Cup Series comes to Darlington, it's going to be some people banging off the walls and some tempers flare. Right now we got 61 laps in the books, so we'll see how far these guys can go on a tank of fuel. These tires, as you see these cars right here, with what they got, let's see what they run the first straightaway down there. 179 mile an hour. Now the Tighten Up Cup Series will probably be hitting right at 200 before they hit the corner. 190, somewhere in that area. They just got a little more bigger engine than these cars do, but These cars are just a little bit handling better. So, but it looks like Nate Wines here and Tim Scott are doing great. Painkiller strong third. Just all will come down pit strategy, guys. How far can these guys go? They've dropped off almost 2 seconds since the green flag dropped. So 2 seconds fall off. Not like the Titan Cup Series, which will probably have 3 to 4 seconds fall off. This Painkiller tries to make a move for second. Well, you want to put yourself in a position to come down pit road and be able to get off pit road quicker than everybody else. When will these pit stops happen? Tim Scott, my goodness, went from second place as a freight train comes through. Once you get trapped on the outside, you're just done for. Christopher Goodrich, Chandler Brown making a move here. As Kyle Busch Sucks brings that car up there. And here's black number 3 slowly slipping up through here. He went from second to 8th in one lap. We'll see what he can do. As the Christopher Goodrich having a great day today. Running a solid 7th right now. You know, he's had a lot of bad luck in the Titan Up Cup Series, but seem like these cars here may fit him a little bit better. 66 laps completed. I think with fuel they should only be able to get around 80 laps, so they're going to have to pit before the end of this race. This has been a great race so far, but let's go back to the field and catch up some drivers. As you see right here, William Blackwell running 13th. He had been towards the rear most of the day, so he's creeping towards the top 10. We'll see what happens if they can make some adjustments to the car. Lindsey Taylor needs adjustment bad. Thor Self has picked up a little bit of pace, but I think right now we have Thor Self pitting along with others as the pit stops begin. Here we come down pit road as the pit stops have begun. JB Racing up here along with Nate Wines as his entry pit road here. This is critical, the biggest part of the race right here. You could lose 2 seconds here on pit road. We'll see what Nate does. He brings a 28 in. Well, you know, they're definitely changing 4 tires. Right now it looks like a pretty clean stop. Can he beat out JB Racing? That's going to be the key, along with these other guys. And here he goes, Nate Wines. Let's see what happens as it comes out there. Here comes Diecast Buffet, edges them out. JB Racing edges them both out. It looks like JB's got a pretty good little jump on these guys. See, here comes Charlie NASCAR and some more people down pit road. Critical pit stops. Charlie NASCAR and Shiny Knife right behind him. Shiny Knife's driving that Buick. Seems like he's got to slow down a little bit after he picked up. It must be a timing zone there. 27 slowed him up a little bit too. And that could hurt. As Tim Scott's on pit road making some adjustments. 4 tires. It looks like Tim may beat these guys out. 9's out. There goes Tim. Here comes Charlie and Shiny. Them 2 guys been working together all week in these Buick Regals, trying to get them fast. Thor Self passing these guys because they pitted earlier. Huge difference on pit stops. Look at Thor go. He's running towards the rear of the field. Let's see where he was running now. On account of pitting one lap earlier. Yeah, that one lap made a big difference. Thor's now running in the top 10. Smart move by that 3 Wrangler bunch, as that could pay off and get him a good finish. Kyle Busch Sucks comes out of the track right behind Thor. And Kyle Busch Sucks stayed out a little extra lap, so we'll see how them tires will pay off. If he can get a 10 or 2 on them. He's holding them off fire, but right now he should start to come in. And the Hardy's number 28. Look at Thor go. Thor is making a huge move up there. Running towards the rear all day long. Here he is battling for 7th position. He's got 7th. Now he's working on 6th. Could Thor have something for the win? What an impressive comeback by this number 3 bunch. So he's running 6th. Christopher Goodwrench running 5th. Goodwrench 5th up here, but we got the battle for the lead. We got Painkiller, Day Ones, Dockhouse Buffet, and JB Racing. As right now, it looks like these guys are holding command. Painkillers and a Pontiac, and then you got 1 Thunderbird and 2 Buicks. What a great race this has been, guys. I can't wait to Bristol next week. That's going to be amazing. I think Diecast Buffet's just willing to run right there, try to set up JB with about 2 or 3 to go. But here comes Nate Wise. Says no. Says I'm not waiting. It's time to go. He just can't get the run there. Painkiller's gonna try to get by him. Let's see who come out on the bad end of these pit stops right here. John Brown's just struggled in that number 9 car. They just ain't got it together today. I'm sure they'll be ready for Bristol, but just don't have it together. Let's see Shiny Knife lost a lot of valuable spots on pit road as they're trying to figure out that Buick. But Shiny will be ready for that tightened up Cup Series. He's proven to be the man right now after 2 races over there, and I'm sure he'll be ready for him there. Let's see back here, Soviet Onion just ain't had the day he wanted either. Seemed like he's got a decent car, and I think the heartbreak of the award race goes to this man right here, Charlie NASCAR. He was running top 4. He has fell back. Him and Lindsey Taylor both had great running cars the first race. They both have fell back to the rear. They just need to ride out and try to get a caution here. Yeah, if they could get a caution, it would change things up. There's Kyle Busch Sucks trying to work his way by Thor. Thor's slowly slipping back again. He got hung out in the high groove. Completed 81 laps in the books. It's 28 Hardy's car, not giving up. Along with Tim Scott. Tim's had a fast car all day long. It's just some of these people outsmarted him with pit strategy, and that's his whole key. Just Chandler Brown trying to get around the 30. Yeah, I wouldn't count these guys out just yet. See Lisa having a great run today. Force XX has fought his way up towards the top 5 today. And here's Sisson. As Brock Sisson has brought that number 25 car. Running stout up there. Along with Christopher Goodrich running in the top 5 today. He needs this run. After what he's went through in the Tighten Up Cup Series, this is a great performance today by him. His last lap was a 29.1. Buffet was a 29.3, so Goodrich is just a touch quicker. I don't know if they got time to catch these guys with after 84 complete. We'll see what happens. If he can pick up 2 or 3 tenths a lap, they might catch him. Especially if they start the race. That's what Painkiller is trying to do right now, as he takes over second. Nate falls back a little bit. You just got to be set up. JB Racing's looking really stout in that number 11. Give me a do. But Painkiller may have something for JB. It looks like he does. Looks like he's going for the lead right now. And he will take it. Along with Diecast Buffet. And Nate Wine's trying to take over third, and that's allowing Christopher Goodrich to close this gap down, because they run a 29. Yeah, Christopher's gaining just a touch. We're going to need just a little bit of help though. Comes Nate. Can't get the run off the corner. Here comes, wow, Lisa making a big room. And here comes Tim Scott trying to work his way back up to the field. Can he get the run he needs? Yes. He will dive at 17 underneath the 43 of Christopher Goodrich as they come off the corner. Goodrich battles back hard. Chandler Brown. Thing about it is, guys, these guys don't need to be racing. They need to stay in the line if they're going to catch the leaders. Let's see, Lisa run a 29.4, JB run a 29.0, so big difference there, 4/10. As we're down to under 20 to go, up here is a battle for the lead. Can Painkiller hold them off? It's going to be the question. Painkillers run a great race. Here comes Nate trying to make a move. Nate gets underneath the 22. Painkiller's in command after 95 laps. He wants these guys to race each other. The more they race, the better he is. But it looks like Diecast Buffet has pulled just a little bit closer. 96 in the books. Let's see, JB Racing's last step was a 29.4. Christopher Goodrich is a 29.2. So they're fighting with everything they got. It's just they don't think they're going to have time to catch them. Kyle Busch sucks, hanging strong in that Hardy's car. The number 3, Force XX. And Thor Self back here. Say what you want. He just had a really bad car the first of the race, and he's followed his way up to the top 10. And that's critical. The number 9, Lisa, has been everywhere. She's been third. She's been the back. She's been the middle of the pack. Seems like I just can't get that chassis right. Kyle Busch sucks. Try to make a move on Tim Scott for a 6th position. And he's going to accomplish this. Tim gets trapped up high. Loses a ton of positions. Christopher Goodrich running 5th. As we got a battle up here. As we come down to the line, we got 11 laps to go, or 12 laps to go in this race, guys. Diecast Buffet gets hung out to dry there. JB Racing. Does he have anything for these guys? He's had a strong car all day long, but it looks like Painkiller may be pulling away a little bit. "11 laps to go. We're in the first Winston Cup Series event in a long time. Like I was telling you earlier about that 28, I just feel like he's sitting in the right position. As you see, Diecast Buffet is falling back some. He run a 29.9 to a 29.1 by Goodrich, who run a 29.3 to a 29.3. So Goodrich ain't that far behind them. You can see right here is Goodrich, and right here is Diecast Buffet, but they're just going to run out of time. As the laps are winding down. JB Racing making a move on Nate. Does JB have anything for Painkiller? Looks like JB's gonna try, but do you think Diecast Buffet laid back a little bit to save his tires? It's possible as Nate Wine's trying to make a move. At 28, he knows it's time to go. As the laps are ticking, you want to be in the lead in case of a caution. And looks like Nate's trying to make a move. Just don't have enough right now. It just seems like Painkiller is just down. We come down to the line where we see 5 laps to go. Or 6 laps to go at the line. Looks like Diecast may be getting a little racy back there. And JB Racing's trying to get underneath the 23s. He will make the move with the number 11. Now could a 23 get down? That could have been the move of the race, as a 28 is being racy with him back here. Let's see if Nate Wine's got anything to offer. That's going to allow JB to pull away from his guys. 5 laps to go. Let's see, the 28 now will get by, along with Diecast Buffet. Now, what does Nate have for JB? Can he track him down? Looks like he's got a pretty good run going right now. If Diecast Buffet don't get to 28, I really think he was saving his stuff. He's trying everything he's got. These guys are going to catch 11. They're going to have to stay single file. And the 22 says nope. Says I'm not staying single file. He's got to make the move, and he's got to do it now. Along with Painkiller. 3 laps to go. And that gives a jump up here to Diecast Buffet. Does he have anything for JB Racing? And the Buick Regals. Pontiac running 3rd. Looks like the 22, I think, laid back and saved some stuff for the end as they come down to 2 laps to go. But Painkiller's trying to make a move on him, and that will definitely help JB up. But it looks like Painkiller says, nope, it's not over. He knows there'll be 1 lap to go after this. Does he have anything for JB? I think he's going to have to get him in turns 1 and 2. He's going to have to get off his corner a little better. I don't think he's going to have enough as we come down in turns 1 and 2 here. He's trying everything he's got. Painkiller's trying, but it looks like JB Racing could possibly sneak out of here with a win to start the season. And they come off of turn 4. And JB Racing will take the number 11 Mountain Dew car to victory lane at Darlington. What a performance by that number 11 team. They drove their butt off. And Painkiller, number 23, what a performance by that race team. 2, you gotta give it up for him. And Diecast Buffet, strong 3rd. Nate Winesville finished a strong fourth. Christopher Goodrich, solid fifth. Kyle Busch sucked sixth. Thor Self seventh from the rear. Lisa will end up ninth. Chandler Brown will get ninth, and William Blackwell 10th. With Tim Scott running 11th, he had a great car. X Force was 12th, 13th session. Lindsey Taylor ends up 14th, 15th. Tom T. Charlie NASCAR 16th, 17th will go to Shiny Knife. 18th, John Brown. Clayton Burgess 19th. Soviet Onion will end up 20th. And Check These will end up 21st. So what a performance. What a great race we saw here today, guys. Next week, these cars will be hitting Bristol, Tennessee. And I think that's going to be cool. So next week we'll be hitting Bristol, Tennessee. And I think we're going to see some crazy exciting racing there. I hope you guys really enjoyed this race. There, got to save his file. But I hope you guys enjoyed the race. That was kind of a clean racing there. It shocked me. So either way, good race there. JB Racing winning, Painkiller, Doc's Buffet. Christopher Goodrich, you know he's happy with that field place finish after struggling and Tighten Up Cup Series. But there we go, guys. First race of the Winston Cup Series. We'll be back for the Tighten Up Cup Series in a day or so, and North Wilkesboro, and that should be interesting. But everybody have a good one here from ESPN.